Welcome to the channel, guys. We're looking at another Cyelee optic today. This is the Cyelee Ghost HDG. This is something I would compare to along the lines of the Trijicon SRO. As you can see, it has a very large window and it has that rounded SRO shape. Really great optic for, say, competition or just general shooting. It's got a fantastic view through it with that large window. I'm used to shooting with Trijicon RMRs, and compared to this, the RMR has a really tiny window. It definitely has a wider, broader range of view through it, and it's hard to explain on camera, but it's a very different shooting experience compared to the RMR. Now, I've been testing these Cyelee optics for quite a while now, and I'm thoroughly impressed with them so far. If you guys haven't seen my video on the Cyelee Bear, check it out. Their Bear is the enclosed optic, something along aim point acro. But another really great optic that I'm really enjoying. I've ran it a whole lot. It's held up really well, and so has this Cyelee Ghost. Now we'll go over the specs real quick and then we'll do a little bit of shooting. It's a really solid optic. These optics are made with 70-75 aluminum, a really strong aluminum, so I don't anticipate the housing breaking at all. The electronics seem to be holding up just fine, and the zeros have stayed solid. I've not lost my zeros at all. So that's everything I need in an optic. It comes on every time. Their shake awake technology works really well. This Ghost, whenever it's laying motionless, it shuts itself off, and then as soon as it detects any motion at all, the dot will come back on. This really helps in stretching the life of the battery, and the battery on this Ghost optic is rated to last at 50,000 hours, and if you don't know, that's 5 years of constant on battery life. Now, I don't know if that 5 years is counting the shake awake technology or if that's just constant on for 50,000 hours, but even though it's got that 50,000 hour battery life, I'd still recommend changing the battery out at least once a year, say on your birthday or pick a holiday. Just pick a day and change your battery out every year. These batteries are not very expensive. This optic runs a CR1632 battery. That's a fairly common battery that you can pick up off of Amazon or even a local store. A lot of places carry those little coin style 1632 batteries. This optic is also waterproof. It's IPX7 waterproof rated. This being an open emitter optic, you do have to worry about the same thing you would worry about with an RMR or any other open emitter. If it's raining and you get a water drop here on your emitter, it's probably going to distort the red dot. It is open to mud and debris, so you have all that to worry about, as you would with any open emitter optic. That's not exclusive to just this one. That's any open emitter. You've got to worry about anything getting in front of that emitter. So another unique aspect of the Ghost, it offers 3 reticles. You get a 2 MOA dot, or you can get a circle around the dot, kind of a EOTech style, or you can get just the large circle. Now, I prefer to run just the 2 MOA dot, and that's what I've kept it on the entire time I've been testing this optic. The Ghost weighs in at 2 ounces, has 8 daytime brightness settings with 2 night vision settings, and is rated drop proof on concrete up to 45 ounces, dropping it right on the optic itself. And you can use code KENTAC15 for 15% off. I'll leave that code in the description, and there'll be a link to Cyelee on my campsite page. Now, I'm not an affiliate for Cyelee. I don't make any money off any sales, but that code will save you 15% if you're looking to make a purchase. Alright, I've got the Ghost mounted up to this Bear Creek Arsenal Grizzly pistol. I've got an initial thoughts video on this Grizzly pistol if you're interested, and I'll have a full follow-up after I've tested this pistol with several hundred rounds, so be sure to check that out. The Ghost does use an RMR footprint, so any slide that can mount an RMR or any plate that can mount an RMR footprint, this optic will work on. You just got to make sure that the overhang on the optic doesn't come over the ejection port at all, as that could cause malfunction. So just make sure that the overhang on the optic is behind your ejection port. Everything should be good to go. We're out here on the range. Let's go ahead and do some shooting, and then we'll wrap this video up. Alright guys, that's the Cyelee Ghost. If you guys are interested in picking up any of Cyelee's optics, be sure to use that coupon code KENTAC15. I'll put it up on the screen. That code will also be down in the description, and that code will save you 15% off whatever you buy on Cyelee Optics website. If you would, take just a second to hit that like button. It really helps out a lot. Let me know what you think of this optic down in the comment section, or literally comment anything at all. It helps with the algorithm. Be sure you're subscribed with all notifications, and be sure to check us on the next video.